Now, as identical twins, Dan and Michael Smith have many similarities. Of course, they look the same, but now their ability to see everyone else has disappeared in identical fashion. Just over 2 years ago, Michael was told he had a genetic disease and began to lose his sight. Dan was warned the same would probably happen to him. After an agonising wait, last autumn, it did. Even though both twins are now almost blind, they're still managing to help others cope with similar conditions. Julian has been to meet them.
Michael and Dan Smith are the identical twins who share much of their life together. They both love sport, and in just 2 years, they've both gone blind. Michael's vision was the first to suddenly disappear.
Couldn't recognise people's faces, read anything anymore. I couldn't recognise even my parents, or I was getting on the wrong trains and everything. So went to my local opticians, and they rushed me straight off to Moorfields. And when the news was finally broken to me, it was just catastrophic. It was devastating, really. My medical career was over before it had even started.
It was undetected while they grew up, but doctors eventually diagnosed a rare hereditary condition called Leber's optic neuropathy. No one in 4 generations of the Smith family had had it, but soon Dan was told he would probably lose his sight as well.
I found out my chances of contracting the condition. They were initially kept from me, but there were 60 to 70% I would lose my vision around the age of 20, and they're incredibly difficult odds to live with, and I didn't want to go out, I didn't want to take chances, I didn't want to go to smoky areas which you shouldn't really go to, and it was just this ticking time bomb I was effectively sitting on.
Finally, in 2010, Dan's vision deteriorated over just 3 weeks. Right now the twins can just make out shadows, and it's not known if they'll ever lose their remaining sight. But as they adapt their lives, they're doing it together.
Over the last 2 years, it's been incredibly hard to adjust, but having someone there living through it with me, in a way, it's so helpful, really. Daniel, when he had his sight, he helped me with all the things I couldn't do, and now he's lost his sight, and I can really give back to him what I didn't have.
Really,
yeah, exactly.
Soon they'll be cycling for charity from London to Amsterdam. And after overcoming the last 2 years, the twins say they can now take on any challenge. Julian Drucker, 5 News.